few days ago, after finishing my Weathering with You small talk, I went looking deep into my external hard drive, not for porn, but for old videos. Because if you aren't aware, the ones available on this channel right now aren't all the ones that I have done. I had many others in my original channel, but unfortunately that channel got deleted because copyright, fair use, and my own stupidity by signing my name with my artistic name and then changing it back for no apparent reason. Anyway, so a good portion of those videos are gone. I failed to save them, but others survived. Since around 2016-17, I also started uploading stuff to VidMe, a video sharing website that is currently dead. And after YouTube killed that other channel, I decided to save as many material as I could. And now, since I am trying to create consistency in my upload schedule, like at least one video a week, more if I can, I had an idea. Since I want some of those videos back online, why don't I just do that? They aren't perfect, but I'm proud of them and want to have them available in my current channel. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll release an older video in between newer ones I'm currently working on. And don't worry, I'll also put something in the thumbnails to identify that video as an old one. Because although I like them, the sound and image quality is far inferior to what I have now. And you don't have to watch videos I did so far back as 2016 if you don't want to. Anyway, enjoy!
I'm really gay, I'm truly very gay. You caught me, I'm a lesbian, and I...
What's up people? With Rogue One coming out soon, I decided it would make the most sense if I reviewed that Godzilla movie that came out a couple of years ago and nobody talks about. No, I'm not stupid.
We are not sure about that.
The reason I want to talk about that film is because it was directed by the same guy that directed Rogue One, not Rogue One, a Star Wars story, because that title is dumb. So let's talk about Godzilla. Godzilla was one of my most anticipated movies back in 2014, and it's one of the few movies I went to see in the cinema. The first time I watched it, I didn't like it very much. The movie was too long and didn't show Godzilla enough. A few months later, a certified legal website that I used to watch movies, they aren't around anymore, had the movie on their legal website, so I watched it, and I ended up really liking the movie. In fact, I kinda love it. Then I understood all the praise the movie was getting, but by that point there was also a lot of hate spreading around. And that was around the time I started this channel. I wanted to make a long video analyzing the film. I even created a file on my computer with the name Underrated Movies to Talk About. So in order to prepare for this video, I watched the film again, and I finally understand what people like about it and what people didn't like it. Now I have some mixed feelings on the film. The movie isn't the fantastic masterpiece I thought it was on my second viewing, but it wasn't as bad as I thought when I first watched it. Or does it deserve the same rating as this piece of shit? But that's irrelevant. So let's talk about Godzilla, 2014 film, directed by this guy and stars Kick-Ass, has Ford Brody, Walter White / Malcolm's dad has Joe Brody, Ken Watanabe has Dr. Ishiro something, and Elizabeth Olsen has the wife, plus a bunch of other people. If you don't remember any of the characters' names, I think you can already tell one of the problems with the movie. There's no one to root for. Sure, seeing Bryan Cranston doing crazy talk like this,
I want my son, and I want my bag and discs, and I want...
It's pretty great. In fact, seeing anything with Cranston is awesome, but his character is killed off in the first 30 minutes of the film. Spoilers, by the way. And that half hour, it wasn't really that interesting. In fact, it was pretty boring. Everything except Cranston was worthless. There was nothing in the story that grabbed me. Then things move along and start to get interesting. The plot seems like it's going somewhere. That was around the point where Dr. Watanabe and his colleagues started to explain in a very exposition-based dialogue the history of Godzilla to the main guy. I love the mythology behind Godzilla. It's awesome. At least the one they're telling here. Since this is the first Godzilla movie I have watched, I'm not too familiar with the story of the character. But if they can somehow adapt it and create a cinematic universe of giant monsters, that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, so I like the mythology and I even like the look of Godzilla, but the design of the Mutus is very strange. I like how simple and stylistic they look, but at the same time, I feel like there was no imagination given when they were designing them. They feel rushed and formulaic, just like the movie's plot. Watching this film for the third time, I felt like someone wrote this while checking out white empty squares on a piece of paper. It's not that I don't like movies that have a formula, I fucking love Guardians of the Galaxy, but the difference here is that that movie doesn't have the same tone as this one. And when I'm watching a serious creative film, about giant lizards that can kill everyone, I'd prefer if they weren't by the books. There are a couple of elements that work for the film's advantage. The direction is great, this guy knows how to direct a movie, but the best thing about the film are the cinematic moments, like the few when we have monster action, and the atmosphere of the film. Every time we saw the US military attacking Godzilla, or when another monster was attacking the city and people had to evacuate, everything felt real and gritty. It wasn't cheesy or cartoonish, everyone had to run for their lives, because Godzilla is a fucking force of nature. And the movies are also pretty annoying. While the majority of the action sequences are well-handed and look realistic, there are a couple that don't hold the same standard. They just look fake, and that's never good when a movie relies so much on CGI. That last fight sequence could have been improved if Roger Deakins was behind the lens. After all, watching dust and darkness is cool and all, but this looks pretty fucking dark and I don't know what's happening. The pacing is an element that I hear from both sides of the spectrum. The people that don't like the film say it's boring and doesn't show Godzilla enough. The people that love the film say it's a fantastic slow build up until this moment. But to get to this moment we have to pass so many moments like this.
Hello?
Al?
How's Sam?
You know, I've been calling you everywhere. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
I've got Sam with me. And
great. Because I was thinking, I want to get your
I can't
brother.
believe this is happening.
Of course.
And the character development isn't there, not just on a few characters, but pretty much on all of them. At least they could have given us a great protagonist, but no, not even that. Anyway, I'm giving Godzilla a 6 out of 10. I still like it, and I'm eager to see Rogue One. Who knows, maybe with the reshoots the character development will be much better, and we'll have characters with actual personalities. Or maybe it will be a stinking pile of shit, who knows. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you like it, and see you next time. But wait, it's not really bye bye, I need to tell you something. If you are the person, because there's only one person, that watches my film reviews, I should worry that this is the last movie review I'm doing. I mean, it's not technically the last one you'll see, but it's the last one I'm doing and releasing it just by chance. I have already 8 video reviews ready to go up when I'm ready, but that's because the next big project I'm working on is an analysis on each episode of HBO's series The Night Of. And I think it's an amazing show and I'm having fun analyzing it. And since all the thumbnails look pretty fucking similar, I don't want them to appear in my channel just all at once. I want to have something in between each analysis. So that's why I have prepared 8 video reviews. 4 of them are movie reviews and the other ones should be Law & Order SVU reviews. The reason I'm stopping film reviews is because I just don't care for them anymore. I still enjoy doing them most of the times, and there might be one of them every once in a while, but the constant awareness of literally nobody besides me will see them, and the fact that I have to deal with bullshit false claims from companies that like to forget about fair use is just too much of a pain in the ass, and I want to focus on other types of videos, like video essays, or analyzing films I like, or debunking films that suck, like I did with Batman v Superman. So yeah, don't expect more video reviews except those last 8 I told you. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you liked this video and see you next time. Bye bye!